All right, let's get started. And we always like to start off our meetings with a nice shout out to our Father in heaven. And Mr. Krokowski, do you have a sermon or a prayer today? You got both? All right. He's our chamber chaplain and head of our Wranglers group. And he also kills bugs.
Oh, look at who brought baby Jesus today.
Yeah, there's baby Jesus right up front here.
That's when you say everybody needs a little Jesus.
Everybody does need a little Jesus. Oh, look at that spider. He's dead.
I saw him earlier.
Jesus, help him.
I got to tell you what.
Gary, this is not an advertising
Gary is
opportunity.
a bug killer. I forgot about that.
That's all part of the act. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Pest control.
Pest protection. Pest protection.
He comes around your house and he goes around with
the water bottle and just stomps them.
Whacking all your bugs.
Okay, let's get to the point.
I
Okay.
that spider
Golly.
You showed up. All right.
Are we happy to be alive today?
Yes.
I need to hear you. Are we excited to be here? Yes. Okay, that's better. Okay, so just real fast, just a quick little mini message, okay? Who you surround yourself with forms who you are, right? We talked about that a couple months ago. Your top 5 people that you surround yourself with, you're the average of those 5 people. So your 5 friends, look at yourself, you're somewhere in the middle. So with those people that you surround yourself with, such as the chamber family, who you sit next to, who you talk to, what you get from them goes into your heart. Do you realize that? Into your head and your heart. So the Bible talks about out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So just as a quick example, I got this cup here, right? And so as you're sitting around people that may be negative and not so friendly, keeps pouring into you. Or they might be positive, encouraging, and loving. Is it filled up and overflowing yet? No, it's not. So your heart's not full of what it is. So I use this when it comes to receiving the word and praying and all that. You got to fill yourself up. But we're just going to talk about relationships and people. But as soon as, whether they're negative or positive, is it quite full yet? You can see it. It's almost overflowing. But out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So as soon as I get enough, it spills over. That's what's coming out of your heart. So make sure you're surrounding yourself, such as the chamber people, with the right people that are speaking encouragement, positive, lifting you up, praying for you. You want people that are praying for you behind your back, not just in front of you, okay? So those are the people that you want to be around with. Amen?
Amen.
Is that good?
Yes.
Okay, you can take it and steal it, okay? Let's pray. Heavenly Father, we just thank you for your goodness. We thank you for everything that you're doing in and through us in this chamber, that we have friends and family that we can lean into and help one another, encourage and challenge at the same time, Father. We just thank you for a great time today. We thank you for leadership like Don and Rachel that continue to encourage us and empower us and lead the way in this community with our businesses, and we're going to give you all the glory and honor. It's in your name we pray. And everybody said?
Amen. 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 Thank you, Gary. Now, how are you storing up these shoes? Yeah. Well, those are his rhino shoes.
Those are my rhino shoes.
He gets them.
You like them?
It's called branding. It's branding.
Yeah, it's called.
Okay. How are you going to carry that water?
Can't do that.
That water's going to overflow. There you go. There you go. Drink the water of life. There you go.
Thank you, guys.
Good job, Gary. Thank you very much. Also, next to God, we like to honor our country, one of the greatest country in the world. And Miss Dina, you like to lead us in our Pledge of Allegiance. I think we have an American flag. Do you guys have to put that up? There we go. Thank you very much.
I would be honored. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And all of our military, thank you for my freedom.
Thank you, Dina. I love it when she does that. All right, just like I say, coffee's been provided today by Humble Grounds Coffee. Where's Becca? Is she here? Where's Becca? Becca? No. Well, she was out there, but we love Humble Grounds, and I say all the time, there's 1,000 different coffee shops to head out to, and but they're local, and they have another shop in Katy. But please, if you're going to get another cup of coffee this morning or later today, head on over to Humble Grounds, and when you buy one, write my name on the board so I get a free cup. Okay? There you go. And then also, we like to say today's breakfast, sponsored by Dignity Memorial. Do we have anybody from Dignity here today? All right, it must be in a grave position today. Yes. Okay. Hey, okay, but we love Dignity Memorial and for all your needs. If you have, they took care of us for my mom, so they're great people. So.
They also have an event center that you can.
They do have an event center out
do.
on 723, so that's phenomenal. But thank you to them for our breakfast this morning. All right, we have some foyer tables, and we'd like to do this. The folks that have the foyer tables, I want y'all to come on up and just give us a quick 30-second speech about what you're doing out there at the tables and everything. So first off, Shops Technology Solutions, come on up. Electric Gas Savings, come on up. Lamar, if you want to send a rep up one of this box, if she'd like to come up and say something real quick. Rating Strength and Real-Time Pain Relief, and I believe the swim school is here. Oh, yes, this is the British swim school. I always do this. It's just what I love to do. It's like Monty Python. So you're first.
I love it.
And
Thank
you're
you.
giving away today swim lessons.
Yes,
and
we do.
Along with a bathing costume.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes. We're British Swim School, and we offer life-saving swim lessons for all abilities, all ages, 3 months to 99 years. Little known fact, winter is the best time to learn how to swim, so that by March, April, May, when spring break comes around, your swimmers are strong, they're confident, they've got that much experience behind them. So thank you for your support. We love the Chamber.
Now hang on, we got a door prize to give away. This is a 1 month of free swim lessons in the Brazos River.
No. Indoor heated pools.
Now, Penny,
Indoors.
if you would hold this, please, and we're going to get a picture of the person who wins. So we got to see who has a swim costume. It is.
Do you have one, Don?
No, oh, I do. My brother actually has a water polo swim costume. It's not much.
Captain.
Misty Newsom. Misty Newsom. Where's Misty? There you are, Misty. Congratulations. They're going to get a picture if you step over here to the left, and then we'll get a photo of you too. There you go. Thank you very much. Misty, congratulations. And next up, sir, yes, with Shops here.
Yeah, Shane Stevens with Shops Technology
You
Solutions.
pull down that microphone just a tad. Thank you.
Yeah, we're a local IT partner that helps you get more done safely and securely. If you're frustrated with your tech, you don't have to say that way. If it's painful, you can relieve it. Just give Shane a call, and we'll set you up. Thanks.
Now, do you have a door prize? Yes, they do. And they have an iWatch they're going to give away.
So, yeah.
No, I'm dead. It's an iWatch.
So it was Susan Dixon.
Susan Dixon, where's Susan? Susan, you get an iWatch. Look at that. What time is it? I don't know yet. But come on down. Thank you very much for Shops. Give Shops a round. That's a great prize. I think that's for the. Step over here to the left, and we'll get a picture. And that's awesome. A watch. Okay. Now, yes, please, Rating Strength, please step up, and you have a door prize as well. We'll talk about that here. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Heather Hernandez-Cedillo. I'm with Rating Strength Therapeutic Horsemanship. We're a nonprofit organization, and we serve children and adults ages 2 and up with physical, cognitive, social, and emotional needs. We also have a veterans program that's 100% free. So we have an open house next week. It's on Tuesday from 5 to 7 at Rating Strength. So if you can come out, meet the horses, take some pictures. We'll have light bites, beer and wine. We'd love to have a good turnout from the community, and we'll be drawing our raffle prize that night. So please come and join us.
How about those boots you're wearing? Yeah,
I love those.
Any excuse to wear pink boots.
All right, we have some cookies and things like that.
Yes, we have some
and that's
Halloween
fantastic.
sugar cookies.
Oh, guess who won? You. How strange is that? Okay, the winner is Eliza Wilhoit with Katie Responds, and we love what they do. Katie Responds. Thank you, sir. Where's Eliza? Eliza? Is she here? Hey, Eliza, come on. This is like the Price is Right. You gotta come on down. You didn't scream or yell, nothing, Eliza. Good job. All right. Next up, from LCISD, please tell us.
Jameson brought this way down for me. Thank you. Good morning. I'm Sierra King, representing Lamar CISD. As you know, we are out for Bond 2025, so we will be here today. You'll get to hear from Superintendent of the Year for the state of Texas, Dr. Roosevelt Nivens, this morning. As the fastest growing school district in the state, we have lots of information to share today, and our door prize is free public education for all of your kids. Okay.
Hey, now
Thank
wait
you.
a minute, we do have a door prize because Mike Martin gave me 2 things of rub it on, the pain is gone. So if you vote for the bond, the pain will be gone. And so let's see who wins this. And maybe Dr. Nivens will help you put it. No, kidding. All right. Hey, Suzanne 40, you have no longer no pain.
Come on down, Suzanne.
It's like everybody that's winning is in the back. What is up with that? All right, Greg, our famous Greg Zivov. Thank you so much, Greg. Jump up here.
Okay. Hi, my name is Greg Zivov. My business is Electric and Gas Savings, focused on commercial and residential electricity here in Texas with best guaranteed rates and service. So stop by my table, send me a bill, and I'll evaluate and show you what I can do, tell you what you have.
That's fantastic. And Greg always brings a phenomenal prize. Today, what do we have, Greg? A floodlight?
We have a motion-activated floodlight.
Motion-activated
LED.
LED. So
yeah.
if you dance in your driveway, it'll come on and off, and it'll look really cool, and your neighbors will go, hey, cool neighbor. Okay. All right. And the winner of that is Melissa Echevarria. I like to say that last name. I like saying your last name. And maybe soon to be new member. So there you go. Step over here, Melissa. We'll get a picture with Greg and everything. Step to your left.
Thank you.
Over that way. Thank you very much. Next up, Mike Martin. And of course, he's the man that rub it on, the pain is gone. Step up, Mike. Tell us about yourself. U.S. Navy veteran right here.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. For simplicity, I'm in the business of helping you reduce inflammation in your body. Real simple. This is one product that I have, and I have another one where I can actually do a blood test and figure out how much inflammation you got. So please come out, reach out to me. Let's have a one-on-one and talk about how I can help you. Let's do that through having a one-on-one. Thank you.
All right, Mike. Let's see. Mike said he'll rub it on for you. And
No, Don said that.
this will be very good video, Michael, because Carrie Handley is the winner. Carrie?
Come on down, Carrie.
Come on, Carrie. It's a good thing y'all know each other. Mike, we appreciate you, and thank you for your service too, sir. Appreciate you very
Welcome
much.
home.
All right, and Wallace Bank, absolutely. Tell me your name again.
Good morning, Janet Dierba.
Nice to see you, Janet.
I'm a
Y'all
AV.
have a beautiful basket here, so go right ahead.
We do. So excited to be here and join you all bright and early. Wallace Bank has been around since 1906, so we've been around. We're not going anywhere. We have branches, about 14 of them throughout the state of Texas. We're in Georgia, Arizona, and California. So if you're traveling and you need our assistance, we're there for you. We do SBA lending, conventional lending, and consumer lending. We offer commercial checking accounts with a 360 is what we call our product, where you can do online banking, you can do the snap pictures and deposit your checks. We offer the little square card and all that good stuff. So I'm not going to go on. James and Louise are in our Fulshear branch. I'm at the Wallace branch. And we've got Monica and Nelia there as our tellers, awesome people. We're the friendly bank where service begins. So let's see who wins.
Yeah, they got a lot of swag in here, a towel, the Yeti cup it looks like, and $30 to Academy Outdoors. That's phenomenal. Wow. And thank you. And okay, let's see who the winner is going to be. Stand by. Here we go. Okay, this one here. Kelsey Jordan with the city of Fulshear. Hey, Kelsey.
Kelsey.
How about it? Yeah. Now we're obligated to move the city funds to Wallace Bank.
We'll take that.
I'm sure you would. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Kelsey. All right.
You got one more door prize.
Oh, we got a couple more door prizes, and this one is from our friends at Corporate Family Counseling, where they are. Stand up, guys, right over there. Y'all want to come down here real quick? Because y'all, here you go, Rachel. Thank you. And the winner of this, Dr. Nivens, we love giving away door prizes.
This is a
Most
gift
fun
certificate to Southern Dough Baking.
Southern Dough Bakery. Anybody been there? Yeah. You're about to go and take me. Sam can't win. She won't eat that.
Give that to Sam.
Sam got it right. Sam.
Yeah, come on down, Sam. Woo!
That's how you run down. That's how you run
She's
down.
practicing for next month because next month we'll have What's Your Deal? And y'all are all going to run down to the front.
All right. I could say that. Yeah, that was really good. That's a great
Good job,
practice.
Sam.
Next month's meeting, we're doing What's Your Deal, kind of like The Price is Right. You get to run down. It's going to be a lot of fun. So y'all can come. You're doing it again next month. You bet. All right. Hey, it's simple. No, it's really complicated. And here you have Chris Lieberman to get you all through the Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security, long-term care, end-of-life planning, all that stuff. He'll autograph that book for you too. Where is he? Come on down, Chris. We got to get a picture of you. You're in the back too? Good Lord.
We're going to rope off the back
I'm
part.
gonna freak y'all all out, and then I'm gonna do it from back there. Be with the microphone. All right. Hey, Naresh, my friend Naresh with KW Signature Realty. Where's Naresh? Hey, Naresh, how you doing? Give my friend Naresh a nice round of applause. Naresh took me to one of the best restaurants I've been in Houston, the only 5-star Michelin restaurant called
Mufasa.
Lucifer, if you haven't been there. All right,
Mufasa,
and then I have one more. Looks like a diamond. Let's see.
It's for me.
Oh, it's from Matt Morgan's office and Melissa. Hi, Melissa. Oh, look at this beautiful. I said diamonds. Look what's in there. Diamonds.
Blingy.
All right, here we go.
Ooh.
That's phenomenal. And thank you to Matt Morgan.
Rachel.
Isn't it beautiful?
And the winner is Harry Ogich with Heritage Health Services. Henry, you're in the back as well. Hey, Henry.
Oh, it's going to look beautiful on the red shirt.
Henry's going to look great on that red shirt. Yes, sir. All right. Step over to the left. Get a picture made, please. All right. Thank you all very much. We appreciate the door prizes. It's so generous of all of you. Thank you very much. Okay, real quick, we want to recognize our board of directors. Please stand up if you're on our board of directors. I see Carla, I see Carlos, I see Gary, I see Keith all over here, and I see Rick in the back. Thank you guys for your volunteer service. Dr. Nivens, that's my board. They hire me, so I get it when you call that your board. Yes, sir. And then also want to say thank you to some of our elected officials. Let's give it up for Chad Norvell, our constable, Precinct 1. Thank you, Chad.
Thank you, Chad.
Of course, Melissa, who is just up here with Matt Morgan's office, Representative Matt Morgan. Thank you for always being here at our meetings. We appreciate it. I got Matt coming to talk soon. I talked to him the other day. All right. Yes, I talked to Matt without going through you. How cool is that? Oh, that's something. All right. And then also, if you're a guest visiting today, we want you to stand up so we can see who you are, so we can talk to you about joining our chamber. Stand up if you're not a member, but you're visiting. Look at all these visitors here today. Wranglers, stand up. Wranglers, stand up real quick. And these are our Wranglers. They help us run the chamber. And Wranglers, zero in on these folks and tell them all about the good news here at the chamber. Also, let's see, one more thing. We got new members. If you joined us in the last month, we're going as fast as we can. New members, help me out. We got a big program. Come down here real quick. Give us your name and the name of your business. You're a brand new member in our chamber as of this last month, since the last meeting. I know we had a few join. Did you? Come on. Don't be scared. All right, this is what we do. And looks like Juana? All right.
Joanna.
Joanna?
Yes.
All right, yes. Okay, I know we had about 7 or 8. All right, tell us your name and what you do and how much money you make.
Oh. Well, I'm Joanna Tuck. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I have a couple of businesses with my husband, but my baby is real estate, Illustrious Realty, where luxury is an experience, not a price point. Excited to join and be a part. I was invited originally by Hadi with Valenti.
Yeah, some of the best suits. That's where I get my stuff. I love Heidi. All right, thank you, and we'd love to have you. God bless for being with us. Please.
Hello, my My name is Lisette Womack, and I manage the Hand and Stone here in Fulshear next to Molina's. Our owners are Heather and Mark Mize. We specialize in making sure that we have tailored services, massage and facial at affordable prices, because these are the muscles that hold up our bones and get us through the day with all of our tension. Our skin is our largest organ, so whether you're looking for it aesthetically or just wanting good skin health, we are there for you. Oh, we also have good gift cards season coming soon, so maybe you want to be a member there too.
All right, thank you so much, and welcome to the family.
Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Lisa Patel, rejoining as a new brand. I was Texas Rich. I'm a sports chiropractor. We are now Wellness Revolution. We are an integrated wellness center, chiropractic, recovery, medical, IVs, all of it.
Oh, thank you so much. I've never heard a chiropractor crack a joke. Have you? Okay, I'm trying. Okay, and then next up we want our Assistant City Manager, Kelsey. You got a few things you want to tell the folks about the city of Fulshear and what's going on? This is Kelsey. Give her a round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. It's great to get to start the day off with you all again. Just a few things happening in the city of Fulshear. Just like our great school district, the city itself is also extremely fast growing, as you know. A lot of good things from that. New families coming, new businesses coming, and maybe a little bit of road work. Probably experienced a little bit of that coming in today. But happy to announce last night our city council did take some action to try to help businesses that are being affected by some of that prolonged road construction. Looking at you, 1463. But really anything that might be going on in the city. Did an amendment to our ordinance last night on some temporary signage. Previously, similar to some cities, our temporary signage was limited to just 30 days, maximum of 90 days in a year. However, understanding the significant impact that can happen when you have these prolonged road projects, particularly affecting visibility, our council did make an amendment to allow extended time for that temporary signage for our businesses impacted through the duration of that impact. And then secondly, with all the new businesses coming in, did also expand the types of materials and items that can be used for grand opening and promotional events. Things like pennants, banners, flags, all the good things to help really draw attention to those new businesses that are joining Fulshear. So hopefully we can continue to be some good business partners there with our business community. And then just a couple of exciting things to be on the lookout for. Eagle Landing Park, which is the city's first soccer fields complex, is nearing the end of construction. It's on Woods Road, a little bit by Tamaron, if you're familiar with that area. Should be finishing up construction the next couple of months. We're looking forward to having that grand opening by the end of this year. Earlier in the year, the city did partner with HTX to help kick off our soccer program there a few days a week. So definitely keep an eye on that. We'll promote that as soon as we get the official date that the city will get the park handed over to itself. And then the final thing, October is busy. I know it's kind of the month of weddings, football, and festivals. There's always something to do. The city does have its community festival this Saturday from 4 to 8 p.m. at the City Hall complex, Fulshear's Folly. Kind of an interesting name. If you have questions about that, we can talk about that. But bringing back a traditional event that used to happen up until about the 70s, kicking it back off with some food trucks. We'll have music, free activities for the kids, free admission. Maybe a cool front. I keep hearing about it too, but I don't know. But come out and see. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Kelsey, and I appreciate everything you do for our city. She's always very attentive, and she is one of our neighbors too. She actually lives here too, so that's phenomenal. Okay, last thing is Kiki, do you want to say real quick, because everybody sees this L2L, and this is Living to Lead. What? Living to Lead. And we're going to be doing this after this today. If you signed up, it'll be right here. We've got to have some sandwiches. If you want to sign up, you can do it in the foyer after the meeting. But this is going to have some streaming video from Jesse Cole, which I'm looking forward to, one of my guys. I love Savannah Bananas. John Maxwell. Going to be some great information, and you can walk out of here with some tools you can lead your business with. And finally, before I bring Dr. Nivens up, I want to say, I put out a little thing that said something big is about to happen in the chamber, and it is. And what we're going to see here soon, make your way up, is we are going to be bringing to all of you what is called the Fulshear Regional Chamber AI Academy. And this is really serious, great stuff that you can apply today or when you take these courses. And let me tell you, it's going to change your business. If you're not on the AI train, using it in your business, a lot of you probably on ChatGPT, writing your emails or using it as your Google. There's a whole new world that's going to open up on this academy. So get prepared for something big. Speaking of something big, come on. Sorry, Dr. Nivens, I love this man. He's a free hug guy. I love this man. He's our superintendent at LCISD. He's my boss when I announce at the stadium. I appreciate it very much. And of course, the number voted the best superintendent in the whole state of Texas. That's right. Also, he's one of our own. He lives right in Weston Lakes, I believe, right? So he's right here in our neighborhood. And you'll never meet a finer man. And I tell you what, I love this guy so much. And he's got a big task ahead of him on this bond. So I'm going to let him tell you a little bit about the district and the bond and what it means, okay? So here you are, sir.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Don. I appreciate it, sir. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. All right. Thank you to the Chamber for Commerce for allowing us to come this morning. There are a lot of people in this room that support LCISD, and so I won't mention names because I'm sure I'll forget someone. But one name I would definitely mention, as Don did, is my board secretary is in the room. So Ms. Suzanne Box is here. She represents our Purple Track area, so she's one of our trustees in the school system. And then we have Ms. Sierra King, who's also in our communications department. So I'm Roosevelt Nivens, superintendent for Lamar CISD, and I'm here this morning to talk about our bond that is coming to the community for November 4th. And I'm going to move a little bit fast because I don't have a lot of time, and I want to make sure I'm good stewards of your time and make sure I'm invited back. All right? So people ask me, what's the end result in Lamar CISD? What is the main thing you guys want to make sure you do? The main thing we want to make sure is when students graduate from Lamar, that they go out into the world and they are positive, young, productive citizens. And so whatever that means is what that means, right? Yes. And so if they choose to go to a 4-year college university, we can do that. 2-year college, you can do that. If you want to go to the workforce, do that. But we want to make sure we set you up so you can do that and not go back home and be on your mama's couch, right? So my grandma, I'm from the country in Oklahoma, and my grandma used to always tell us people that can't make a living will take a living. And so our job in Lamar CISD is to help students when they graduate be able to make a living, okay? So this bond is for that purpose. And while I'm here in my official capacity as superintendent. I'm never not the superintendent, actually, even in my yard, right, when people come by. So right now, I cannot publicly advocate for or against, but you can imagine why I'm here. So Lamar CISD is the fastest growing school district in the state of Texas. We're averaging 2,000 new students every single year. So what that means is we may have 2,000 students graduate, and you have 2,000 students come in, but we will have 2,000 students graduate and 4,000 will come in. And so when I came here in 2021, we were about 36,000 students. Today we're 49,000 students. And so in a short period of time, we've gained about 14,000 young people. And so we have a bond on the ballot. The main thing I want to get out of the way first is this does not come with a property tax increase. Because people will say, you're increasing property taxes. This does not come with a property tax increase. This does not come with a tax increase at all. Our current tax rate is enough to pay down our debt. And so in talking with our board, we wanted to make sure that we stay within our means, right? And so $2 billion is what we can afford without raising the tax rate. And so there are a lot of questions about, you need a whole lot more, you need this, you need that. Well, we don't want to raise the tax rate. And so $2 billion is what we have, and that's what we're going to use. So there are 4 different propositions, and when you go to the polls, you have to vote on each proposition individually, all right? So of the $2 billion, it's actually $1.985 billion. Of the $1.985 billion, $1.9 billion is all in new facilities and facility improvements, okay? So you see we have elementaries coming up, elementary 39 through 45. The year it projects to open, and then the budget for that. Just a short while ago, before I came to the Lamar CISD, I was a superintendent up in North Texas, and I was able to build an elementary school for $20 to $25 million. And that's not the case anymore. You see the budget there. That's not the case anymore. And so as we continue to move forward, life just gets more expensive, as you all know. So here's a map of our school district. Our school district is 385 square miles. So we are a very large school system geographically, and we're also the fastest growing school system in Texas. And so you see the numbers correlate to where those elementaries will go. And so right now we have 7 different color tracks in our school system. Right now we are in the purple track, right? That's at the very top. We have 2 new elementaries coming. We just opened 4 schools just right down the street. Tomas, Banks, Bill Stein, and Faggart Elementary. And then we have Haygood Elementary that is in Cross Creek. Also, we have additions to Lehman and Roberts Middle School. So a couple years ago, we had to add 1,000 seats to Fulshear High School, and then we added 500 seats to the other high schools. The idea is we make our schools a little bit larger, not too large, but a little bit larger, so now we don't have to build so many schools on the back end. All right, so we can make sure that we're still being good stewards of taxpayer dollars. But since we added 1,000 seats at Fulshear, now we have to add more seats at Lehman and Roberts because those feed into Fulshear High School to make sure those are vertically aligned. Anybody driven out 359 lately and gone to the Waller County, Fort Bend County line? On both sides of the street, you'll see dirt moving. That is high school complex number 8. So we just opened number 7, that's Tomas High School. We just opened that last August. High school number 8 will open in 27. It is there to solely relieve Fulshear High School, Lehman, and Roberts. But by the time that opens, both high schools will be at 3,000 students, right? So, because Fulshear is the fastest growing city in America, high school number 9 also has to be in the Fulshear area. So Fulshear, Texas will have 3 comprehensive high school secondary sites because of all the growth and the people that are here and the people that are coming. And so any graduates of Lamar ISD, any graduates of Terry High School? Okay, so we are planning to, in our red and blue track, those are our original tracks. Lamar is our original high school, that's the namesake, and then Terry High School is the second high school. So, as you can imagine, those high schools are older and they're smaller, the classrooms are smaller, and so it is a very different experience when our students walk into Lamar and Terry than when they walk into Fulshear High School or Tomas High School. And so we have an initiative called Rebuild the Red. That's our red track. And so currently, Terry High School is up here, it's in Rosenberg, is right at the top of the red track. So because we're adding 2,000 students a year, we have to rezone. Anybody's child been rezoned from one campus to the next? Against your will, I'm sure. But we added 2,000 students a year. And so when you rezone, what you have to do is make sure you level out all the campuses. You'll have some communities that will age out, meaning that the parents are still there, but the kids are grown and gone, but the parents are still there, so they age out. So some of those schools are not at capacity, while we have other schools, especially on the purple track, that are well over capacity. We have schools that were built for 700 kids and have 1,400 kids in them. And so you have another school that's on another part of town that has 700 kids, built for 700, but only has 300 kids in it. So we have to rezone our campuses. Anyway, what could happen is, as we continue to rezone, Terry could end up in Lamar's attendance zone. And so you don't want to have 2 high schools in the same attendance zone. So the plan is to rebuild Terry, Navarro, and George Junior High and put them right down here in the middle of the red track because Terry is the secondary school for the red track. Put it right down here in the middle. We have a new CTE center that'll be open in August. And so if you haven't seen that, it's a great facility. And we want to make sure that we partner with everybody in this room because, again, we want our students, when they leave us, to go out into the world and be successful. And so when they graduate, we want them to be able to have industry credentials. So when they go to work, they don't have to start at the entry level. They can actually start as a supervisor, and they can, go out into the world and make some good money and help our economy. So move the purple track, move the Terry down, and then people ask me, so what's going to happen to the Terry buildings? Well, the next phase was move the Mustangs. So we will move the Lamar students into the Terry buildings while we rebuild Lamar High School, okay? And then in 2032, they will go back. And so then the question is, all right, now we're done with the Terry facilities, what are you gonna do? And so in the Marcy ISD, we have something called themed academies and micro schools that we're going to open this August. A themed academy is something like a fine arts academy, a STEM academy. A micro school is a smaller campus environment to tailor make an experience for our young people. Sometimes school looks like it looks today as it looked when we were in school. And we have to change with the times. School has to be different. Today's child is different. We have to tailor make our lessons and our experiences for our young people because the world is different. And we can't continue to do the same thing expecting a different result, right? That's the definition of insanity. And so we have options now for all of our students and our families. And so not every child is going to be successful in a traditional setting. We know that. Some children need a smaller setting. Some students need a virtual setting. Some students need a private setting, a charter setting. And so our job in the Marcy ISD is how can we tailor make that to make sure every student has access to that setting if their parents choose to give them access to that. So then we have land development in this. We all know they're not making any more land. And so now we have a land bank. And so all the land in this bond is for schools in future bonds. Why is that? Well, if we ask for the land and the schools in the same bond, once the bond passes, then we have to go find the land, buy it, evaluate it, build a building, and that's like a 4.5 year process after the bond passes before we open up the building. Now that we have a land bank, we've shaved off 2.5 years of that because now we already have the land, it's been developed, it's ready to go. So as soon as the bond passes, we can immediately start putting RFQs on the street, and then we can start building the buildings, okay? And then you see there are portable buildings, buses and district vehicles, safety and security across all color tracks, roof and HVAC work. Proposition B is repairs to Trailer Stadium. Trailer Stadium is our one stadium in the Marcy ISD for 7 high schools, or soon to be 8 high schools, and then 9, and then 10. And we're buying land for number 11 right now. So it is, if you've been inside of there, you'll see that there's one section that's completely roped off because the foundation is deteriorating. And actually that part of the stadium, the foundation is being held up by wooden blocks. And so if you go into the stadium, you'll see it. If you go behind the stadium, you'll see the wooden blocks. And it's not a safe environment for our young people or our families. Our stadium is considered a multi-event center, right? Because we have about 30,000 students that go through that stadium and use it. So we just don't use it just for athletics. We use it for all of our events, Special Olympics and all of our events inside the school system. And so we're going to reduce it, and we're going to bring it up to code and make sure that it's functional, because we also have, an undefeated state champion in our district. So the Randall Lions went 16-0 last year. They won state, and I put some pressure on them to do it again. Do it again. All right. So Proposition C is technology equipment refresh, $44.1 million. And again, that is to make sure that we have fresh new equipment for our teachers and our students, because we know technology is now, right? And our job is to help our young people be able to learn how to use technology and AI responsibly. Use it responsibly, right? Because you can make a decision and you can make the wrong decision that will change your life forever. That's what we tell the young people. So you have to make sure you make good decisions with the equipment that you have. Proposition D is student device initiative, and that is really for us to be a one-to-one initiative so all of our teachers can have a laptop cart in their classroom, so they don't have to go borrow laptops from here and there in the library. They all have access to laptop carts so they can use them when they need to, but also our state testing is now online. So the state of Texas has now said there are no more paper and pencil tests from the state of Texas. It's all online. And so we have to make sure that we have good equipment, a great server that can handle the bandwidth of thousands of students getting online at the same time. And so that's what that will help us do as well. So those are all 4 propositions totaling $1.985 billion. You have to vote on each proposition separately. So I'm saying there is no the financial impact this year. We've been reducing taxes. This does not come with a tax rate increase. But when you go to the polls, you will see this here, this ballot, and it'll say this is a property tax increase. Now, I just sat up here and told you that it does not come with a property tax increase. The board has approved our tax rate. 10% of 100 is 10, 10% of 200 is 20. And so your taxes will go up because your home value goes up, right? And all of us experience that. But when you see this here, this was a decision made by our state legislators years ago about 4 years ago that any school district that goes out for a bond, if you are increasing your taxes or not, you must put this on there. Yeah, you must put that on there. And so we had some conversations this last session with our state ledge about it. Senator Creighton put out a bill, it didn't pass the Senate, that says, to change this language that says, instead of saying it is a property tax increase, it will increase the debt, right? And we know that it will increase the debt, especially if it passes. But that is not an accurate statement. So now what they decided to do this last session was, now all municipalities, cities, counties, and anyone that uses taxpayer public dollars must put this on their bond election ballot if they go out for a bond. And so that's not an accurate statement for us. An accurate statement for us would be is that it will increase our debt, but this does not increase our tax rate. You can look at it online, look at our board meetings online, and you can see those things. And so some people have asked me, and I've said we ought to just increase the tax rate by half a penny, just so those two statements come in line. Well, we don't need to, because our current tax rate pays down our debt. And so what I'm hoping is that people understand, people come out and get the information, and they trust that we're telling the truth, and we're still trying to deal with this. Hopefully in the next session, our ledge will help us out with that as well. So, questions, comments, thoughts. Early voting starts October 20th through the 31st. November 4th is election day, and we just want to make sure we get all the facts out and everybody understands exactly what it is we're trying to do in our school system, because we want our students to leave us prepared for the real world. Thank you, everybody.
That's probably the fastest you've ever done that, but I
saw you get up too, so
no, but I tell you what, we have something for you. Miss Melissa's coming up real quick with Matt Morgan's office, and this is sort of divine intervention, I think, because Melissa with Matt Morgan's office, hey, our representative Matt Morgan, she said she was bringing this certificate, hoping I'd run into you maybe at the ball game, or something, and bring it to you, but she didn't realize you were here speaking today. Yeah. And so here from the Texas State Representative, House of Representatives, right here it says the state of Texas certificate is herewith presented by Representative Matt Morgan in honor of Dr. Roosevelt Nivens, the TASB 2025 Superintendent of the Year, and this is yours to hang proudly in your office. Melissa, you want to say something?
Congratulations, we are so proud. I mean, all of Texas, #1 right here. Congratulations.
All right, fantastic. Are you going to stick around and listen to the cop?
I don't want to get arrested, so I will be.
Okay, all right, good. And then maybe Dr. Nivens will ask a few questions as we leave and we wrap up today. Thank you very much. Dr. Nivens, everybody. Wow. Yeah, it's real important. Okay, well, today is National Heroes Day, and yeah, it is. And I got to tell you that this is my baby brother, and I'm gonna go ahead and say he since he joined the police department at Houston, and when he was 18 years old, and how old are you now? Was that 42 years? 43 years. 43 years. He's been a police officer, but sometimes I get a little teary-eyed, but the thing is that, it's supposed to be the little brother looking up to the big brother, but I've always looked up to him, and
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Yeah, okay, but he's my best friend. We've been through a lot together. From the islands of the Persian Gulf to the jungles of Venezuela, we stuck together, so we're here together in Fulshear. So anyway, if you have to leave a little bit, he's going to talk to you a little bit, but this is Captain Mike McCoy of the Fulshear Police Department, everybody.
Thank you, Don. All right, I know we're getting close to the 9 o'clock hour, so if you guys need to head out, I understand this is going to go a little bit over. This is a 1-hour class that I've condensed to now 12 minutes. So, but if you want to leave, I don't want you to get caught speeding going to work, so please go. It's okay. But again, let's start off with a little video, talk a little bit about this video of an officer pulling over somebody. It received 62 million hits across the world.
day, sir. Thank you, Ross. I appreciate it. I'll give you. Genuine ostrich. 3 pilots. Oh! Wait, what? I'm just goofing.
All right, you guys can leave the lights down because most of this is video driven. But several years ago, my brother and I, the mayor in the chamber, and he works at Stop and Go. What else do you do, Don? You do it everywhere. But we were sitting at Dozier's having lunch about 8 years ago. And a young man walked up to me, and I was in uniform, and he said, "Officer, I got my driver's license today. I'm very excited." And I said, "Wow, that's awesome." I stood up, I gave him a high five, and we started talking. And I asked him, I said, "Do you know what to do when you get pulled over by the police by chance?" He goes, "No, sir, I don't. They didn't teach me that." And that kind of sparked an idea in my head about maybe these kids don't know, maybe they're not being taught what to do. And in today's world, it's very scary. You know, there's 980,000 police officers across the nation doing the job 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. 980,000, almost 1 million police officers. There's bad cops out there. There are bad cops out there. But I promise you it's less than 0.5%, okay? The social media has relegated us to bad guys, and that's not the case. We're people too, we're human, right? I have 8 grandkids. I've got 3 kids of my own. In fact, my youngest daughter's birthday's today. She goes to A&M. So I tell these kids, whoop, I got a whoop over there. I just thought it'd be important to teach these young women and men what to do and this general safety of what to do when you get pulled over, because I promise you, it is scary. It is nerve-wracking when you first get pulled over, especially today because of social media. You don't know what to expect. I started in 1982. I went in the academy at 19. I started with Houston, spent 31 years with them. So the reason I tell you this, I still look the same, right? The reason I tell you this is because I want these people to know that I was there with them, okay? I was back there. Now, as I taught these class to date, as a matter of fact, next week I'll teach 3 more packs full of students. I've taught over 9,500 kids what I'm about to teach you guys say. So every time I taught these individual classes and these huge classes, the parents who brought their kids have always told me, "Wow, I had no idea." No idea. So it's good information for them as well. So I thought, talking to my brother said, this might be a good thing to talk about to adults. So that's why I'm here. We're going to pass through some of these videos because I only have, again, 8 minutes. So who's been pulled over before? I bet you everybody in this room. Put your hands down. Who hasn't been pulled over? Whoa, Kelsey. Man, she needs a prize for that. That doesn't surprise me, Kelsey. That does not surprise me. So we'll make that happen this afternoon. All right. So we're going to fast forward through some of these videos. Did we get stuck? Okay. Maybe you can help me out back there. Anyway, so as the parents would come up to me and ask me questions, they're telling some of the things I'm going to show you today. Some of them are graphic. So if you have a hard time with, there's no blood, there's no gore, there's no, it has something you haven't seen on TV. TV's changed today, right? So it's nothing you haven't seen on TV, but I promise you, it's all real though. That's the problem. So it's real. So if you don't want to look at it, I'll warn you before some of these videos show. But I want you to show you the reality of it. It's only 0.5% of incidents that happen when we pull somebody over. I've been there personally. I've been involved in shootings on traffic stops, okay? It's not fun. But again, 99.99% of the time you're going to church, you're going to school, you're going out to eat with your family, you're going to work. It's that little 0.% when we don't know who we're pulling over that things happen. And that's when things go downhill very quickly. So again, we don't know who we're pulling over. So the point of this class is to make sure that they're safe and that we're safe as well. I want to go home too. So every 58 hours in America, an officer dies in the line of duty. Every 58 hours. Now, that's not all traffic stops. That could be assaults, disturbances, traffic accidents, health issues. But on duty, every 58 hours, an officer dies in the line of duty. But the leading cause is traffic stops. Why? These images aren't bad. These are images I'm going to show you real quickly. I'm going to go through just a few of them. But I want you to show you how important it is to know where to pull over when you happen to get pulled over.
Good evening, Officer Taylor, Bridgeport. You have driver's license, insurance on it? Yes, sir. You know why I'm pulling you over? You don't know? No, sir. You just made that left turn and it was red. Oh, it's red? Yes. If you would have waited 3 more seconds, it turned green, like right after you went through the intersection. I thought the other light, you know, the light's going straight. Who is this? Hey, get out of here, man. Registration expired too. According to this, the registration expired the last day of August. There again, not like, you know, the end of the world, but.
Video to show you this morning out of Texas. A police officer hit by a suspected drunk driver during a traffic stop amazingly gets up and just walks away. Now, before we show you the video, we want to warn you, he is okay, but it is hard to watch. All right, here it is right here. The officer's dash cam video shows him walking up to the car he pulled over, and then watch, seconds later, that car slams right into him, sitting and flying. Keep watching. He gets up, and he walks over and arrests the suspected drunk driver who hit him. Officer now recovering from a fractured vertebrae.
Who gets come on over here, man? If you're up here and anybody gets in the back of my patrol car, it's a good chance you're going to get caught somewhere between that car and your car. And if you're not caught in between, you may still get struck by one of the vehicles. I don't want that to happen to you.
Geez, this video is really shocking, I should say. This is of a near miss. This is a police officer in Fairfax County, Virginia, who jumped to safety on Monday just moments after pulling someone over for speeding. You can see the video on your screen. It is so intense. Another car on the opposite side of the road just loses control, crosses over the grassy median, barreling toward him. Investigators say the driver was a teenager going more than 120 miles an hour.
120 miles an hour. So what do you do if you get pulled over by the police? Because it's going to happen. Hopefully not anytime soon. Maybe, Kelsey? Listen, we'll figure it out. First thing I want you to do is turn on your hazard lights. The hazard lights are the little triangle. You guys all know where those are. Some of the people in this room remember the ones on the steering column, right? So, but turn on your hazard lights. That way you're letting the officer know that you know that he or she's behind you. That's the only reason I want you to turn on that. It's not a law. You don't have to do it. Just do it as a courtesy to let the officer know, hey, I'm trying to find a safe place to pull over. And we know what you're trying to do. Now, sometimes there is no safe place to pull over. Sometimes you're stuck on 1093. There is no place. Pull to the right. Always pull to the right. The officer starts hitting his siren, starts hitting his buzzer. Go ahead and pull over. He's going to instant initiate the stop. But if you have time and he's letting you find a place because you have your hazards on, because he knows what you're doing, find a safe place. Wide shoulder, side street, parking lot. Nighttime, well lit. Walmart, Shell Station, Chick-fil-A, Cane's. Find a nice place that's lit up. Stay in the car. Back in the day when I started, we wanted to get you out of the car. Today it's better to control the person inside the car. Okay, so stay in the car. Don't get out of the car and approach the officer. That can seem aggressive, okay? Roll down your windows. If it's nighttime, turn on your dome light. Everybody has tinted windows, so roll all 4 windows down. Let the officer know that you know that he's back there and you're trying to be safe as well. Now, if you don't remember anything else, you don't remember anything else, remember this. Keep your hands on the steering wheel. Now, I know you want to be polite, and I know you want to be courteous, and man, you know what? This officer's going to walk up to me. I'm going to have my insurance ready. I'm going to have my driver's license ready. So you're reaching and you're getting your insurance out, and you're reaching behind, getting your wallet out, or reaching into your purse or your backpack. And I'm going to have it all ready for when he walks up here. Here you go. And maybe he'll let me go. But what I see, I don't know what you're reaching for. I see you scrambling through your car. So an officer who's been involved in a shooting on a traffic stop, that scares us, right? We don't know what you're, so just stay calm, keep your hands on the steering wheel and wait for our direction. Move deliberately. Hey, officer, my wallet is in my back pocket. That's where my driver's license at. Can I get it? Sure, no problem. Or it's in the backpack. Just let the officer know your intentions. So keep your hands on the steering wheel. Now, sometimes that 0.1% that I told you about, things can go terribly wrong. That quick.
Please sit back in the car for me. You're speeding, but right now I need you. Sir, get back in the car for me now. Sir, please get back in the car for me now. I told you you were speeding.
I let that one play out because there's a couple of things I want to talk to you about. He pulled him over for speeding, simply speeding. The guy jumps out, his hands are behind his back. He gives him instructions. He doesn't comply. And of course, you saw what happened after that. I don't know if you noticed, but the guy not only unloaded his pistol, he reloaded as well towards the end. So the guy was obviously trained, former military. I let that play out because the officer, did a great job. He put out a description. He said he's been hit, but I'm okay. And he gave out the description of the driver and of the vehicle. But I let that play out out of courtesy to him because those were the last words he ever said. Yes, he was hit in the side, but he did die before backup showed up. So, but that shows you how quickly things can get out of hand within an instant. And everybody in this room gets to sit back and watch it frame by frame. Why didn't the officer do this? Why did the officer do that? No, you have to make a decision in split seconds. We don't have the courtesy of doing it frame by frame. So give us a little grace and understand what happens when these things happen. Again, I'm not saying there's not bad officers out there. There's absolutely bad officers out there. And as an administrator, it's my job to get rid of them and fire them and make sure they never work again. I've done this 43 years, never been complained on, and I'm a normal police officer, okay? But there are bad ones out there. But the most important thing is, you're gonna hear these words, is simply comply to complain. Comply to complain. Listen to those words. Here's my license. Done. We'll figure it out in court, officer. Here's my license. Comply to complain. Don't give a bad officer an opportunity to do a bad thing. You must present your driver's license. I'm almost done. This is the fastest I've ever done it. You must present your driver's license, okay? These people that are sovereign citizens, hey, I'm just traveling. You don't have the right to pull me over. I don't need to show you my driver's license. And I'm in church, so I'm going to say BS. That's all BS, okay? You absolutely have to show your driver's license. okay? It's not your right to drive, it's your privilege to drive, okay? You have to go through all these tests to get your driver's license. You must present your driver's license. Comply to complain. I'm not going to say that enough. In every single officer-involved shooting, whether the cop did the right thing or the cop did the bad thing, if this person has simply complied, none of this would happen. Now, I do want to show this video. It's a very well-constructed video. It's a news story from CNN, but they did a great job showing both sides, but it's going to resonate with you, especially with these words, comply to complain.
Watch this police body camera video. 17-year-old Devin Guilford on his way to his girlfriend's house back in February. Sergeant Jonathan Frost pulling him over for flashing his high beams.
Driver's license, registration, proof of insurance, please. I did not have them up. Driver's license, registration, proof of insurance, please.
I don't even know you're an officer. Sergeant Frost asked 7 times for Guilford's license, and every time the teen refuses, questioning why he was stopped.
Am I being detained? Yes, you are. For what crime? You flashed me with your high beams. You had your lights on, sir.
As the traffic stop continues, Guilford begins recording their interaction on his cell phone and continues to not cooperate.
You can get with the program and start complying with this traffic stop, or you're going to be taken to jail.
The officer calls for backup 2 times. As the situation escalates, backup doesn't come.
You do not have your driver's license on your person, correct?
Yes, I do.
Where is it?
You do not have to see it.
Do you realize that if you had complied with this traffic stop, it would have gone a whole different way for you?
The officer sees Guilford try to make a phone call and orders him out of the car.
Out of the car or you're going to get tased. Everything's being recorded, son. I got no problem with that. Get out of the car. Yes. Get down on the ground now. Down on the ground now. Down on the ground. Right here, facing me. Down on the ground now. What do you mean? Get on your belly right now.
This is what Americans...
Phone down and put your arms out to your side now.
Sergeant Frost kicks Guilford's cell phone away.
Are you all? I don't have a weapon. Hey, you can't do that. Get your hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
Just about 90 seconds before backup arrives, Sergeant Frost tases Guilford, but he's too close for it to work properly. Roughly 14 seconds later, gunshots. Sergeant Frost says Guilford attacked him, hitting him repeatedly with his fists. Take a look at this slow-mo, frame by frame. You can make the scuffle out just a little more clearly. This body cam video captures Sergeant Frost at the scene, transported to the hospital with these injuries.
Looks like a small version of the back of the head.
Guilford's family says the teen's death should never have happened, saying the traffic stop was illegal.
They are outraged. It boggles their minds how the kid could be stopped for flashing his lights and be dead 5 minutes later.
But prosecutors cite the Michigan Safe Driving Manual, which states it is illegal to use or even flash high-beam headlights within 500 feet of an oncoming vehicle.
The officer cleared of all wrongdoing, the prosecutor concluding that Frost was acting in self-defense and he reasonably believed that he would die and have serious bodily injury. Now, among cited evidence, damage to the body camera, it was all over the area, and the medical examiner's finding that Guilford's wounds were from the front, the trajectory of the bullets that they were at an angle emulating a struggle. The family now filing a federal and civil lawsuit alleging the officer used excessive force, violated their son's constitutional rights, and wrongfully caused his death.
This is my driver's license. Here you go. I'll see you in court. That's it. That's that simple. That young man should be through college, married, and have kids by now. But no, he listened to YouTube. He listened to TikTok. He should be alive today. Here you go, officer. I didn't do anything wrong. I'll see you in court. That's all he had to do. Simply comply to complain. That video bothers me every single time I watch it. That young man should never have died. Comply to complain. Okay, back in 1982, do you know what the number one killer of teens was? This is the last part and we're done. We got about 5 more minutes. The number one killer of teens? Drugs. I heard drugs. Exactly right. You know what the number one killer of teens today is? Distracted driving. That blows my mind, people. The cars are so much safer today. Think about it. We have airbags. We have engines that transverse on impact so they don't go into your legs. We have all this equipment to make cars so super safe. They're not made out of steel anymore. But guess what? The playing field's been leveled because the cars are super safe now. And back when I started and when I made a scene on a major accident, I could pretty much guarantee on a dismemberment or death. But now the level field's played because of cell phones, because of distracted driving.
90 feet separating Atlanta and the lead. That got it.
A baseball is 5 ounces. A baseball is 5 ounces, and it goes about 85 miles an hour. 70, 75, professional, 90, 100, right? Now imagine a 5,000-pound baseball hitting you at 85, 75 miles an hour. It will disintegrate the car. There's no seatbelt, airbag that will save your life at that speed. You're simply looking at your phone. For less than 2 seconds, you go over 300 yards in 2 seconds, depending on the speed, and you lose control of your car. Disintegrates. These are all from distracted driving accidents. Nobody survived these. That's not Dr. Nivens. Sorry. That's not you, sir. I don't know where St. James is, but that bus driver, if you look very, very closely at that picture, look what's in between the truck and the bus. Do you see it? A car. Do you think that family of 4 survived? No, because that bus driver was selfish and felt that he needed to answer that text. I'm sorry, I was texting. Literally, we have him on video saying, dude, I'm sorry, I was texting. Tells the trooper this. No big deal, right? Yeah, it's a big deal. You guys probably remember this. This happened in Killeen, Texas a few years back. The truck on the right was the kid driving, texting and driving, hit that van. They were going out for an event. There was a senior center, and with one step, killed all 13 of them. All 13 of those grandparents died instantly. Some of them suffered in that van before medicals could get to them. And all he told the officer was, dude, I'm texting. I'm just answering a text, man. No big deal. Yeah, it's a big deal. You just wiped out families, generations right there. I don't even like to show them. Last video, and we're done. That's higher, by the way. You'll see that stat all day long on Google. That's a lie, because nobody admits to texting and driving. I can't tell you how many accidents we made. What were you doing? I dropped my, my Coke. Oh, a bird flew in my way. Or in Fulshear, an alligator was crossing the street, right? So I'm telling you, that's a lie. I think that number's much higher. But anyway, last video, and we're done.
So I just confess that I text and drive. If I get a text, I look at my phone. It's definitely texting. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
Snapchat? I do Snapchat and drive sometimes.
Is that more like making Snapchats or watching them?
Making them.
Texting is like my main form of communication.
Boredom, honestly.
And B, well, nah, I guess no, it's really just A.
I've only never done it at stoplights. I've always been really good about it.
The passenger has a pretty important role driving now, where they're like, oh, red light, red light.
If someone that you like texts you, you can't just let it sit there without just knowing what they said. Because what if something exciting's happening or something happened?
Like, every time I do it, I think about, why am I doing this? And then I just keep doing it.
But I'd like to introduce you to a friend of ours.
meet you.
I just really quickly want to have a chat, tell you what happened to me. When I was 21 years old, driving home from my college graduation ceremony, driver on his phone was so distracted, he turned left into the intersection at a red light. Another car, an 18-wheeler, swerved to miss him and hit my family's car. And the resulting collision actually killed both of my parents. I spent 2 months in the hospital fighting for my own life, and then 2 more months in a rehab hospital, learning how to walk again, learning how to speak again, learning how to dress myself and how to feed myself. I live with a partially paralyzed body. I didn't have my daddy to walk me down the aisle when I got married.
Having sort of like met JC, because you look at JC and sort of give those same reasons.
Usually I use my phone to change a song. I try to use it as little as possible, but
I'm not gonna look at my phone ever again. Honestly, if I had been sitting at a red light and I'll like glance down to see if my mom's texting me, but the people's lives that are impacted from something that is so stupid.
I can assure you on my drive home right now, I'm not going to use my phone and drive, and I'm not going to do it when I go to work tomorrow, and the next day after that until, it becomes a habit, and that just doesn't happen at all.
I know this is hard, I'm sorry, it's hard for me too, but you know this is real. You know the power to really actually make a difference and do something about it.
Thank you very much. On a personal note, I just want to share one more thing with you. I've seen it all. Over 4 decades, I've seen a lot of death. I've seen a lot of death. I've seen the worst of the worst that people can do to each other. I've been shot. I've been bit by human and dog. You name it, things have happened to me, okay? A lot. Not so much in Fulshear, thank goodness. We have a nice, safe city here. But it's happened to me, and there's all that death and all those horrible things I've seen, I can let go. I have to let go. I have to. I won't sleep at night. But there's one thing I can't let go, and in my opinion, it's the worst thing a police officer can ever do. And it's the worst for me, for sure. I've done many of them in Houston. I've done 3 in Fulshear, and I never want to do another one. Because those faces, I can't let go. Those faces, I still see them today, every single one of them. The falling to the knees, the screams, the shrieks of horror when I tell them their child has been killed in a car accident. The death notification is the worst thing that I have ever done, and unfortunately may continue to do. I hope I never do another one. It's enough, and those are the faces that I still see and I can't let go. And because I taught this class this morning, I still have a hard time sleeping tonight, but I'll be okay tomorrow. But every time I teach this class, I think about it. But it's important. It's important that I share it with you because I want you to tell your kids and tell your parents and tell your friends and you, put the phone away. It's not worth the text. It can wait. Cars have so much technology today, they can talk to you. So do me a favor, put your phones away. And if you guys want to be part of this class or you have kids that are about to drive, I have a little bit longer version of this. Please send them my way. I'm on social media all the time advertising. We'll have another one in October, another one in November, and so forth. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate your time. Thank you, Jameson, for working with me. Thank you, Don, my brother. Thank you, Parkway Fellowship. And thank all of you for sticking around. I know it took a little bit longer, so thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for your support.
Yeah, there you go, Mike. All right, it's donut time. No, thank you, man. I love you, and God bless you, man. We're lucky to have officers like my brother and all the officers at Fulshear PD. They're phenomenal. Thank you for sticking around a little bit. Folks, if you're going to be here for the Live to Lead, stick around. We have some refreshments for you. Otherwise, if you're leaving, thank you very much for coming. Next month, we're going to be doing the game show. It'll be a lot of fun. Dr. Nivens, thank you, Dr. Nivens. God bless you for being here, sir. And remember to vote, vote, vote on November the 4th. Early voting starting already here pretty soon, October 20th. So I love our chamber. I love us. God bless you guys. We'll see you next time.